Hey everybody, do a little bit better video of this Tahoe. So I went ahead and washed it and cleaned it out today. It's not perfect, but good as I could do with hand washing it. It's got some hard water spots on it. The water in my town real bad. Um, it's hard. So, but yeah, we gave her a scrubbing. I used some stuff called D-Germ and some that vinegar Windex I had. I just sprayed each panel and then scrubbed it and then hosed it off with the hose. But gonna start getting it ready for paint tomorrow. Gonna do one panel at a time because it's flat paint, so it's gonna be pretty forgiving. You can see the overspray that's still on the back windows, so I'm gonna have to get a razor blade and some more Windex and try to clean that off better. But yep, it's all clean enough, I guess, for what I'm doing with it. It's got some foam. It's got that spray insulation foam in the rust holes. But yeah. So I went ahead and I took my shop vac and vacuumed it out as good as I could. My shop vac is not the greatest. It's a freebie. So it did all right. I was trying to get these black spots off. I thought they were, I thought it was like, soda or coffee or something, but it turns out it's, the dash used to be black and someone sprayed it this tan color, or gray, or whatever you want to call it. And, but, it's not perfect, but it's livable. We can use this. And I'll hit it again, and over time, and it's like with any car, over time it'll get cleaner and cleaner as I hit it. Completely cut the wiring harness to the stereo, so I'm not going to run a stereo. I'm just going to use my phone, Sirius XM on my phone. So I'm just going to make a little something to block that hole off with. Not a big deal. Not a big deal for me anyways. But yeah, the truck actually cleaned up pretty good. The wheels needed, I need to get some degreaser for those wheels and really scrub those wheels before I paint those, so the wheels won't get painted right away. The truck will be going green. I might try to do the inside of the door jambs. I don't know yet. That part of me kind of don't care, you know what I mean? Because this truck it's rusty and it's got 200,000 miles on it, almost 200,000 miles on it. So, and it's a Michigan truck, which means, she's in good shape for the shape she's in. Because she's, it's been used. It's a country truck. And it shows it. The interior is not in the greatest of shape, and, but it's solid. It runs and drives. That's all I needed to do. So, yeah, so I did clean it up a little bit, and it was covered in wood chips. And did as good as my little shop vac could do. But it's a lot better. We can stand to be in it now, I guess. Something I gotta fix right here. That little clip's supposed to be in this part, and so I'll have to fix that. Here's the back. It's a spare tire. I need like 3 more of these rims. That's what I want to run on this truck, is those. So this truck has like SS stripes on it. Someone put on it some time ago because you can kind of see the imprint of them. And I wasn't going to back here, but up on the hood, I'm thinking about masking those off. And then when I paint the truck green, it'll just have black stripes. So I thought that'd be kind of cool. So I was thinking of hitting inside the stripe area black with some better black, and then taping that off when it dries, and then we'll hit the whole truck green. I took the there's a ratchet strap holding this on, though that's wobbly right now, but I'm gonna loosen these up and drop this so I can get to that stuff. And I'm thinking I'm just gonna leave this black, so I'm gonna redo this black. I'll just put some cardboard behind it and spray it. It'll be fine. I'll take the lights off first. I unhooked the lights so that I could I gotta take them off of there so that I can paint everything, and then I'll put these lights back on because I want to use them, and I'm gonna rewire them a little bit so that they're not hooked directly to the battery. I'll put them on a keyed hot switch, so that way they only work when the key's on, and because they're fused and everything. So that's that. The other light bar, actually gave that to my brother-in-law, put on his Jeep. He's got a really sweet old Wrangler. It's like a 94, I think he said. It's got a 355 Chevy in it. It's lifted. It's got 37s on it. It's a sweet Jeep anyways. And he was missing a light bar, so I told him he could have that one. But yeah, so I guess only last thing to do is show you how good this thing runs, and it's got like no gas in it, so we won't run it too long. But I'm gonna pop the hood so you guys can see the motor in action. We'll put the wipers down. We got to get new wipers for it. I'm gonna get an oil change, the stuff for an oil change. I got to get some lug nuts because it's missing like 5 lug nuts. And I think that was it. Just some paint to paint all this stuff. Oh, a gas cap. I want to get a new gas cap for it because it's got one of these old locking gas caps in it, and it's not locked, but I'd feel a whole lot better if that wasn't there. Then I'll hit a junkyard at some point and find some of these little trim pieces. You know, maybe someday I'll get into doing that radio, but for right now, that radio doesn't really matter to me because I don't really listen to the radio. Oh, I'm trying to put a Saturn key in there. That don't work. Oh, and I'm gonna take this thing off. As cool as it is, I'm just I don't know. It reminds me of an old guy from back in the day, and I'm not ready to be an old guy yet, you know what I mean? So there we go. Thing's got awesome oil pressure, man. Like I said, though, it's about out of gas, and you know, like every one of these older Chevys, the anti-lock's on because these anti-lock systems are crap back then. Thinking about doing the mod to get rid of that. There is a mod to get rid of that proportioning valve. There it is. Runs like it's hot. It's got dual exhaust on it. There's the exhaust setup. Lock, stock, and ready to rock, people. So yeah, that's my truck, my new truck. I love this thing already. It's coming together nicely for me. I don't know what my deal was with the Cutlass guys. My heart, after dealing with the state trying to get a title for it and everything else that was going on, I lost complete interest in that car, which is strange for me because it don't usually happen. But yeah, this thing is cool as hell. So like I said, I got a cone filter I might throw in here just for giggles. I'm going to leave the bottom half of this on, and then we'll just see if we can attach the cone to this part. Like I said, it's just for giggles. I'm going to look and see if that thing has that flap. I might do that mod. I don't know yet. Kind of been hemming and hawing on that. Because as far as I can tell, that mod, the throttle body mod, all it does is give it a little bit more grunt off the line. So I don't know if I want to deal with that, worry about it. I might just clean it though. I'll take it off and clean it. It probably needs a good cleaning. And then there's the brakes, and I'm going to leave the brakes alone for right now, but I'm going to look into putting the new body style master cylinder in here for a better brake feel, and see about getting a proportioning valve out of one of the older trucks so we can take the ABS completely off of this thing, and then it will have good feeling, good brakes. So there's all the wiring to the fog lamps. Like I said, I'm going to reconfigure all that so that it's hidden and in a better spot, because here's the button right here. So we're just going to leave it in there, and I'll re-glue it to the dash or something. But yeah, so this truck's cool as hell, and I'm glad I have it. I hope the guy is loving the Cutlass, and we're gonna go from there. So tomorrow we'll be taping it off, and I'll show you my progress. I don't know if you guys can see, but the roof wasn't even painted at all. So, and even the roof rack, green. I'm not very worried about it, just green. We'll tape up the windows, and there's a lot of hard water spots on everything. I'm gonna have to take it through an actual car wash to get rid of the hard water spots. But alright guys, I'll call that a video, but we got some good progress going here. So, and this hitch is stuck on, it's rusted in, so it's just gonna sit there. I think well, that's interesting. It does have a spare tire under here. I got 2 spare tires. Well, that's cool. Alright, well, anyway, like I said, I didn't really crawl under this thing too much. I figured it was going to be a winter rig, so it didn't really matter as long as it wasn't wholly underneath, and it's not. So, alright guys, I'll talk to y'all later. Everyone have a great day. I'm going to put this thing back in its spot and put my charger back in the driveway, and we'll make another video in a few days after we've laid some paint down on this thing and show you our progress. Alright, talk to y'all later. Bye.